Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of this factory series here on EnchantedMC. Here we are back with another episode, and before we go any further, I'm gonna be going ahead and drawing two giveaway winners of 1500 credit. They are going to be on the screen at this very moment, and I want to congratulate y'all and also to give a huge shout out to everyone who's been using my IP. And also look at this guy Nitro gift, like he really looks like a Nitro gift. So before we start with today's episode, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're guys new, and the most efficient way to support my YouTube channel directly is connecting on the server with my IP river.enchantedmc.net. Make sure to use that exact IP to directly support my YouTube channel and to keep this series going for a long term, and also to allow me to do way more giveaways in future episodes and videos. So yeah, that's gonna do for today's intro. Without no further ado, let's jump straight into today's episode. Alrighty guys, so here we are back with another episode, and there has been a ton of progression since the last episode. Like, I've been grinding like crazy off camera, and also I left my PC running overnight, meaning that I was AFK for good like 12 hours or something like that. And as you boys can see by the scoreboard, we had 86 billion money, 1.5 million energy, and 128,000 elixir, which is low-key insane. If I head over to the /factory go, here as you guys can see, I'm currently at factory number 3. Yeah, in the previous episode we were at factory 1, but that's why I was grinding like crazy since that last episode. We've made a ton of progression, which I'm about to show you guys in a minute. But now before we do that, since we have 86 billion money, we will be going ahead and upgrading our block in this area. We're currently sitting at block number 25, so let me just go ahead and literally unlock all of the blocks that I can go ahead and unlock, just like so. And now we will save rest of the money for upgrading our workers here on the server. So let me just go ahead and see, this is our strongest worker, universal 3, 2 S's, and A- on range, which is, you know, whatever. So we will be going ahead and upgrading this guy twice, just like that, currently sitting at level 4. So that's insane. So let me just go ahead and see how fast are these blocks going to be broken. I'm looking for this one with 120,000 health. So yeah, let me just go ahead and see. Yeah, that's easy as hell. So we'll just go ahead, upgrade all of our workers a bit to like level 14 or something, and we will literally spend rest of the money to upgrading our block here in this factory. I think that's the way to go. So yeah, let me just make sure they're all at level 14 at least, just like so. I think they should be. Let me just give it a check. Yeah, all of my workers are currently sitting at level 14. So let me just do /F, and now we can literally upgrade. Oh, we can upgrade just once more. And now for the next one, it costs 15 billion money, and unfortunately we have only 7.8 billion, which is unfortunately not enough. But I'm gonna be going ahead and with rest of that money upgrading my pickaxe just a little bit. So yeah, let me just do. So we are currently at iron 1 pickaxe with these enchants. As you guys can see, nothing special. I definitely gotta work on those, but now we can go ahead and upgrade. Also, we are at swing level 87, which is, you know, crazy. And before leaving my PC overnight, I was at like swing level 25 or maybe something like that. So it's crazy progression. So let's head over to the worker enchanter, and here we will be going ahead and upgrading bunch of our enchants. First thing, I'm gonna be maxing out my second hand, as it's one of the greatest enchants here on the server. I can also max out my enhancer. Now let me just go ahead and see, we unlocked 2 new elixir enchants. So let me just see which are we gonna be going for. So for example, this one is damage and this one is block speed. Oh, not too shabby. Let me see, I can afford 52 levels. So I'll just get 25 levels of poison. I'm literally gonna dump rest of my elixir in into this slime enchant here. That should be good. And now speaking of energy enchants, let me just go ahead and see. We got 1.5 million energy. The first thing I'm gonna be doing is actually maxing out rest of my enchants here. So as you guys can see, we're literally missing like 10 levels of each, so I'm gonna just do so. There we go, tower. And here we got freeze. We also gotta max it out. This is kind of expensive, but okay. Here we have archer enchant, which is hella expensive. Besides that, we unlocked like 5 new enchants. Just check this out: sonic enchant, flame enchant, laser enchant. From what I know, this one is crazy. And we have demon enchant. So I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and max out my archer enchant. And now let me go ahead and see real quick. We have a sonic, which costs a lot, so I'm just gonna get like 15 levels of sonic, maybe also like 25 levels of flame, and we will dump rest of our energy into this laser enchant here, since it should be the greatest enchant yet. So we will be definitely working on this one. And next one is gonna be demon enchant, as you guys can see. So whatever, now we definitely gotta grind like crazy, since we got bunch of new unlocked enchants that we need to max out. This is how is my worker enchanter looking like. I got 2 kind of useless crystals, and also from what I know, there should be money crystals. Let me just give it a check. Yeah, there are money crystals, and I didn't even know that. So let me just go ahead and try to equip like maybe this one, 88% chance with solid boost. Like this one has only 6% more, so I don't know what shall I do. Let me just go ahead and tinker a bit, since we have a whole lot of useless crystals. So let me just go ahead and get as much dust as possible. And now I'm gonna withdraw this 46% money booster crystal, and I'm gonna apply all of my dust onto this one here. So hopefully we will be able to make it at least like 80% or something along those lines. 85% should be good enough. I mean, it's gonna be a bit of gamble, but still we will go for it. So let's go ahead and see. There we go, that have worked, which is awesome. Now what should I be focusing on? I don't even know, since I'm currently rocking with 95% door boost, 86% archer boost, and now this money boost. So I'm assuming like freeze or tower, they shouldn't be that good. So yeah, I don't know. If you guys know, let me know down below in the comment section which one should I be going for. This flame crystal can be really good, so we will definitely have to see. And also I have this one here. Look at this, 100% chance to apply 49% enhancer crystal. So I'm definitely gonna be going ahead and actually equipping this one instead of maybe archer boost. Yeah, let's go for that. Here we go, 50% enhancer boost. We are definitely gonna be taking that. And now this is how our crystals are looking like. We have 95% door boost, 46% money boost, and 49% enhancer boost. Not bad at all if you personally ask me. So now, since we got the brand new content update just yesterday, I will be going ahead and popping some of the brand new loot boxes. So let's head over to /bundle, and here we are. As you guys can see, these cost 5,000 credits, so we will be going for this junkyard bundle, expiring in only 4 minutes. We will get 7 brand new loot boxes, some crate keys, some other boxes, trade tickets, and boosters. So let me go ahead and cop that one. And besides that one, I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and go with this industrial bundle, which is a bit better, but still we are definitely copping it. And we will have total of 14 molten loot boxes to open. Now we can see a good luck in chat, so let's just go ahead and see what are we about to pull. Yeah, I can see a bunch of good lucks, and I'm definitely gonna need some luck, since you can pull some really good stuff. Those loot boxes, especially like molten set and such things. So let me just start opening. We will go 3 per 3 as per usual. Now let's go ahead and see how is luck going to be reading us in today's episode. So let's see, final rewards are going to be star token, molten set, and 10 special stat dices. That's awesome. We already got molten set off the rip from like first loot box, which is, you know, amazing. And also we got this star token. Magic items are rare and powerful. Use this pet star to increase your pet's multiplier by 0.05x. This sounds good. We will be definitely using this a bit later. Now we will just continue with the opening. So let's just go ahead and see what are we about to pull from these 3 loot boxes here. Once again, we can get some really decent stuff. Another molten 2. What the hell? I just pulled like I just pulled 3 molten sets. What the hell? Like, what I'm gonna do with those sets? That's low-key insane if you personally ask me. But, oh yeah, look at this W giveaway. Yeah, I might be just going ahead and giving those away in today's episode. So, you guys should stick until the end and find out if I did a giveaway. So, you just, stick around and you'll see. We might be giving away those sets here. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what are we going to pull from rest of these loot boxes. Since we have like decent amount of loot boxes to open, and that's another molten set. That's low-key insane. Let's see, from this one here, we are going to get 2 books of rarities, not too shabby. And we are left with 5 molten loot boxes. So let me just place down like 3 of those. And let's go ahead and see what are we about to pull from those 3. So here, we're going to get pet boxes, and some normal stat dices. Not too shabby. Definitely taking pet boxes, since I still need to get like money pet and enchanted pet. Those are the pets we've been looking for, and hopefully we will be able to pull those in today's episode. So let's just go ahead and see what are we going to get from our last 2 molten loot boxes. Some more pet boxes and some special stat dices. Not too shabby. Total of 4 molten sets. Like, no way. That's just, pure insanity if you personally ask me. But yeah, what I know that I'm gonna be doing is redeeming one of those. Now we have a fresh new molten set, so let me just equip it real quick. There we go. This gives us boost towards ancient and swing family, which is not too bad. Like with this set here and with our enhancer crystal, we are gonna be making so much progress. Speaking of swing, and here we got bunch of pet boxes and bunch of crystal boxes. Let me just open all of those, and also bunch of totem box. That's really good. Let me just go ahead and open all of those real quick. I can see some tier 4 crystal boxes and bunch of tier 5. There we go. We're just gonna go ahead and open all of those real quick, and now we're left with 2 books of rarities, which I'm gonna save here. We already have like 5 saved up, so that's insane. Some pet traits and 6 totem skin boxes, and also 5 pet stat rolls, not too shabby, and 2 star tokens. So let me real quick redeem all of my rate tickets and also some stat rolls, just like so. Now we can go ahead and open 6 totem skin boxes. We're hoping for the rainbow skin, so let's just go ahead and see what are we gonna pull. No rainbow skins, unfortunately, but still, let me just head over to the slash totems. We have a whole lot of those, which I'm just gonna go ahead and fuse all real quick, just like that, and we will end up with elixir totem tier 4. This is awesome. Energy totem tier 3, pass totem tier 3, money totem tier 3 is awesome. I'm definitely taking that. And swing totem tier 3, that's amazing if you personally ask me. So I'm gonna be equipping, like, let me just go ahead and see which skin are we going to equip on our tier 3 money totem. I think like some of these ice skins maybe, or ocean. Oh, we have an ocean. I haven't realized that. That's awesome. So we'll be going ahead and equipping this one. By the way, ocean skin is the 2nd greatest, or even the greatest. I don't even know. Let me just go ahead and see. Oh, it's the greatest. So we'll be definitely equipping that onto our money totem. And now moving on to this elixir totem. We will be using, this one is not bad honestly, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for this one here. It's a bit better. Speaking of rest of our totems, let me just go ahead and see. I'm gonna use this ice skin. Now on this energy totem, I'm gonna equip this clown skin. It should be somewhat decent. And now this pest totem, well, we'll just go ahead and use our devil skin, and I can see some really good boosts on this one, so I'm definitely gonna be using it. And there we go, we're looking really good so far. So now, since we got 13, almost 14 billion money, let me just see how much are we gonna need to upgrade to the next block. We are missing only 1 more billion, and we will be able to go ahead and upgrade to the last block here in this factory. After that, we will have to upgrade all of our workers to level 50 before moving on to the modern factory. This one is looking insane if you personally ask me, and I'm really excited. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and fuse all of my pets real quick. So let me just go ahead and see pet fusion. Let's just real quick fuse all, and unfortunately I don't see any new pets, which kind of suck. Like, we're missing enchanted pet, we're missing money pet, That's not good. I will try to somehow get those, since as you guys can see, I'm still having 2 locked slots here. But once I get those pets, I'm gonna be going ahead and purchasing some pet slots. So yeah, for the time being, we will have to stay like this. And somehow I have 500,000 elixir. Like, I don't even know how's that, but I guess from the loot boxes and stuff. I'm gonna be doing some upgrades on my elixir enchants here. Let me just go ahead and see. We can max out this piggy bank, and now poison enchant, for example. We can definitely max it out, and we should be able to max out this slime enchant too. And now the next one is gonna be quicksand at swing level 100. So yeah, that's gonna be awesome. But now let me hit /F real quick. And now let's upgrade to the next block here in this factory, which is also the last block in this factory. And now, as you guys can see, you can now purchase the modern factory. We're definitely looking forward into purchasing that, but let me just check the price of even unlocking it. It's only 28 billion. So, and also boys, if I type in /HQ real quick, I went ahead and joined a couple of people here on the server, which are, you know, really friendly, playing for fun and all that cool stuff. So let's just go ahead and TP to our HQ base, and as you guys can see, I joined the napkins and quartz COB, and I want to shout out them this way. And I think we're not gonna be playing competitively this season, but still, we're just playing for fun, for the content, and I'm playing for the grind, that's for sure, since this game mode is hella addictive. Like, not even going to lie, I spent like 8 hours yesterday just purely grinding and the mining areas and all of that. So we just hit /mine go real quick, and we should be able to make some upgrades on our pickaxe too, since we have 180,000 elixir. So let me just go ahead and see. Double energy enchant, we will be definitely maxing that out. And now moving on to the fracture enchant, I won't be able to max it out, but still we're gonna get nearly close to the maximum level, which is still, you know, fair enough. So let me see some of these energy enchants. We have only 200,000 energy, which is nothing special, so I'm just gonna dump all of that into maybe like this shatter enchant. It's actually really good one, and it procs really often. So there we go, it's now sitting at level 66 out of 100, which is not too bad. And also, I should have a bunch of unlocked milestone rewards that I can go ahead and claim. So let me just do that real quick. So here, for example, 10 stat dices, some trade tickets, some more special stat dices, and 3 totem skin boxes. Moving on to the mining milestones, we have only 1 reward unlocked. So let me just claim this real quick, and our job completes. We also have only 5 crystal boxes. Let me just take. Let's open our totem skin boxes. That's sun skin, flame skin, and devil. Nothing special. And also, let me just check what kind of crystals we pulled from a bunch of those tier 5, tier 4 boxes and all of that. Let me just see. Storm cloud crystal, 99% booster. Whoa, that's insane. These are like late game enchants. I'm pretty sure they gonna be really useful. So yeah, let me just see. Piggy bank, tower crystal, freeze crystal, just like that. Ooh, look at this. Oh my freaking gosh, 95% money crystal with only 21% chance to apply. So we will be going ahead and tinkering some of our crystals here, since we want to make this to 100%. That's for sure. Like 95% money booster. That's no joke, like literally. So let me just enable this tinker mode, and we will handpick like bunch of random crystals. But look at this, 88% enhancer, and we're currently rocking with 49%. So we'll be also tinkering that one, but it's not gonna be our main priority at this moment. And also, we got a black hole crystal here, bunch of good crystal, but yeah, we're not gonna need any of those. Once I finish with tinkering, I will be back. Alrighty boys, I'm back. Let's just press left click to confirm. That's gonna give us a bit more crystals here. So let me just see at what percentage are we going to be after applying all of those. 78% chance to apply. That's not gonna be enough. There we go. Let me tinker all of that. That's gonna give us additional. Let me just go ahead and see. 95% is good enough. It's gonna be a bit of gamble, but still, it should be good enough. So let me just go ahead and try to equip it and hope for the best. It's only 5% fail rate, so let's hope for the best. Click again to confirm, and there we go. We successfully equipped that one. 95% money boost is awesome. Our crystals are now looking really good, especially with this 95% money. But now I'm just gonna be going ahead and mining here for quite a bit time, since we have to collect some decent amount of resources, energy, and elixir here on the server, so we can upgrade rest of our worker enchants here on the server. We are already at 15 billion money, so we will be able to purchase our very new zone, I mean not zone, factory here in a minute. Once I finish with this grinding session, boys, I will be back with the update clip for you guys. Alrighty guys, I'm back and it's been a fat minute since the last clip, and I've made a bunch of progressions since the last clip, so I'm just gonna go through all of it real quick for you guys. As you guys can see by the scoreboard, we're currently at the modern factory at the block 40. So if I type /F real quick and we go to the next page, here we are currently the modern factory, and here we already unlocked the last block in this factory, meaning that we will be able to purchase the very next factory, which is going to be city factory. And there is actually this gears event going on at the spawn, but yeah, unfortunately there aren't any, so I'm just gonna go ahead and head towards my factory real quick. So here, as you guys can see, first thing I'm gonna show you is my worker enchanter. So just check this out. We got all of our unlocked enchants to the maximum level, and also look at my crystal, 95% money boost. Let me just show you like this. So we got 95% money boost, 65% laser boost, and 98% enhancer boost, which is insane. And now we're about to unlock the next crystal slot at swing level 150, and on that one I'm gonna be using this key finder booster because keys are actually overpowered here on the server, and I currently have 149 modern keys saved up, which is insane. And here right now what I'm gonna be focusing on is getting all my workers to level 20, and after that we will be able to purchase the very next factory, which is going to be the city factory. So if I try to purchase it, it says not maxed worker, so we gotta go ahead and max those out. So let me just begin with these level 17 workers real quick. So let's just upgrade those to level 18 just like so. Let me check over here. Now they're already at level 18. These 6 workers are already at level 19, so let's go ahead and upgrade these guys to level 19 real quick. We should have enough money, or maybe not. We will be missing just a little bit, I think, but the next upgrade costs 6.4 trillion money, which is hella expensive, okay? But yeah, at least we will be able to afford to upgrade all of our workers to level 19, which is still really good. Look at these enchants, like they're proccing very often, and we're literally one-shotting those blocks. So yeah, now we just gotta go ahead and gather like bunch of money and upgrade those guys to level 19, after which we will be able to progress to the next factory here on the server, which is going to be amazing. But now what I'm gonna be doing is actually upgrading my worker traits and stats a bit, since I got like very good amount of dices and also very good amount of trait tickets. So yeah, let's try to get anything better. For example, let me just go ahead and see. For example, this one has really good stats, but his trait is kind of bad, so we'll try to pull like any better trait than banker 5. So let's just go ahead and start rolling here, and let's go ahead and see what are we about to pull. We're getting kind of rinsed, and we just got magnet 2, which is just range and enchant, which is not good enough. So we'll just go ahead and continue rolling, and fortune 2 is slightly better. I mean, it's a bit better, so we're going to stick with that for the time being. And now let me just see if we got any other. Yeah, this one, look at this, triple S on damage, C plus on range though, so we'll have to work on that. But let's try to get any better trait on this one. Magnets 2 is not gonna be good enough, honestly, so we'll just go ahead and keep rolling here, and let's see if we can pull anything better. We just got void 5, which is speed, range, and money. I think that's really good since we got triple S on damage. This one deals 40,000 damage alone, which is insane. So I'm gonna be sticking with that, but now we have to single roll this range that here. So yeah, luckily we got 43 special dice rolls, so we'll be able to roll this a couple of times. Let me just try to get anything like A plus will be really good. A minus, another A minus. Please give me A plus. I would really appreciate appreciate it. There we go. We just got an A plus. We're definitely sticking with that. And this worker here is really good, honestly. So now let me see if we got any other worker that we can work on. Fortune 2s. I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and try to get anything better on this one here. Only Mermaid 1 with NB plus stats, which is not that good. So yeah, let's try to get anything better than Mermaid 1 in 19 rolls. Let's see, Demon 2 is not good enough, so that's why I insta rolled it. So yeah, we got only 10 trade tickets left. Magnet 4 can be good, or no, it's only range and chance, so we're not going to be sticking with that. Let's see if we can pull anything better. Banker 5, world left with only 3, 2, and there we go. We will be ending up with spell 5, which is really bad, which is only like 25% ancient boost, so that's not gonna be that helpful. But let me just try to get at least some better stats on this guy. So let's just start rolling here, and let's hope that we can pull any good stats. If nothing, oh my gosh, look at this. S on range, triple S on speed, and A minus on damage. So let's just go ahead and roll the damage. We got double S on damage. Holy crap. Like, look at this one real quick. The trait is only thing that makes it bad, but still, we got really good stats on it, which is not bad. This one, for example, we can try to roll its stats real quick. Like this one, B plus is not good enough, so let's try to get anything better. A minus is acceptable. I got only 20 rolls remaining, so I'm just gonna stick with A minus, honestly. And let me just see if there is anything else to be upgraded. No, not really. So we're going to stick with this. As you guys can see, we currently have some really good workers here, not even going to lie. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and open 153 modern keys real quick. So let's go ahead and see what are we about to pull. There we go. That's a lot of stuff, especially this 55 books of experience, bunch of crystal boxes, bunch of pet boxes. Let me just pop those open just like so. Oh, we also got like bunch of booster boxes, which is awesome, and here 10 totem boxes. We are definitely taking that. But yeah, with that being said, I think I'm gonna be going ahead and wrapping off today's episode here. If you guys did enjoy, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and as per usual, the most efficient way to support my YouTube channel is connecting on the server with my custom IP, river.enchantedmc.net. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next episode of this Factories series.